Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to JLABTV. I am JLAB and this is Football Manager 2022, the Youth Academy Challenge save with Beira-Mar. We have got a new president at the club in the form of Ricardo Leao, and well, Afonso Miranda has left after deciding against staying in the role for another term, and we've got a new president. And I thought, okay, this is good. What can we do with this? I instantly like him because of the fact he's taken away a lot of the club culture things that I'm concerned about, as well as other bits and pieces. So all we need to do is not sign players over the age of 30, work within the wage budget, and sign players to sell for profit. And given I don't sign players, I think we're good for at least 2 of those. Work within wage budget, we already do that as it is. And we're looking like we're doing well in the, well, league so far, which is good. As well as the cup, which, much to my own surprise, we're still in. Also, I asked if I can get a new coaching badge, and after some negotiating, they said yes. So I am now about to be getting my National A license, which is great. Considering my attributes are now like this, and I'm still getting better and better as things are going on. So it's looking really promising to say the least. On the same day as that, we have also been given our youth intake preview, and this is the best one yet. There's no question about it. This is easily our best youth intake preview. Goalkeepers, at least one of our goalkeepers looks like a great prospect. Centre-backs, at least one of our centre-backs looks promising. Central midfielders, we have what looks like a top prospect in the centre midfield. Strikers, we have a forward who could be considered a fine prospect. Wingers, one of our wingers looks like a very handy prospect. Look, the pipeline for the attack midfielders looks to be below the required standard. Wide midfielders, there isn't a lot to like in terms of wide midfielders. Fullbacks, there's a healthy number of them, but that's all there is. And there's no defensive midfielders or wingbacks. So, despite these 5 being negative, these 5 at the top are good. And I'm excited about it because it now means that we're looking stronger and stronger. Our best intake previews to date. We've also been given a new coaching badge to try and attain. And we've got new owners. I say new owners. We've been given a new president who is looking very good indeed. Also, Helio Pinto. He's now Continental A license to his name and he's looking this good. I've got to get a new contract, just realised. Can I do that now? Oh, okay, that's still more money than I was expecting. A 2-year deal. I might have to wait for a little bit. See if I can get to a 3-year deal so I can get him until 2028. But he's looking good for me. He's really looking good for me. That being said, though, we've had a few games since we last met. How have we been getting on in these games? The first game we had was in the Taça de Portugal 3rd round, and for the first time this season in our career, we've gone through. Antunes gets the opening goal inside 54 minutes. Ferenc behind there. We score second inside 72 minutes. Brian finds Correa, he finds Messi Jr., he finds Antunes. Antunes curls it in like that. A really good goal from him. Ferenc do get a goal literally a minute later after we make a mistake. Messi Jr.'s pass is not great. And then Paredes' ball is found by Arbisi, and Casanova makes a mistake, but thankfully for our sake, we managed to hold on and get through to the 4th round of the Taça de Portugal for the very first time in our career, and it's good times either way. The next game we had was in the league against Figueiredo, and we took the lead inside 80 minutes after Messi Jr. scored from the corner. 90 minutes in, they equalised, and oh no, that pass from Diego David was really good, but that is not a good goal to concede. Especially when we only had the lead for, what, 3 minutes? And we were probably the better team. Yeah, it wasn't great. I know the penalty inflated our XG, but even so, we should be winning this game. Wasn't good at all. We're the better team in terms of shots in both the first and second half. And the fact we didn't win this disappoints me a little bit. And given that their shot was one of 4 shots on target, they actually had more shots on target than we did. We just had a penalty. So maybe we're lucky. Maybe. I actually don't know. The next game we had was against Paços de Ferreira, and we drew 0-0 against them. Good result as far as I'm concerned, and we managed to avoid defeat here. We then went to Chaves, and we did something we've never done against them before, and that's win. Messi Jr. finds Sandoval, who scores his first goal in a bit, and good header from him. Messi Jr. then gets a penalty. He scores it. 2 penalties in 3 games. Good for him. We make it 3. Brian finds Correa, finds Brian again. Ball in the middle. Carvajal there. 3-0 away from home against Chaves, a team that I've had trouble against in the past, and I didn't think we could beat. So, a massive 3 points here. Really good performance, and it gives me a lot of hope for the future that we can do more damage to teams like Chaves in the future. The next game we had was against the Cavada, and we scored the only goal of the game after Helder Paredes gets his first ever goal from the bench. No, he started this game. He scored though, and I was happy. He got a 9.1 rating with that goal, and we got all 3 points. So really good win as far as I'm concerned. And we dominated this game. If we didn't win this game, I was slightly disappointed. That's all I gotta say. Our next game was in the Taça de Portugal against Tondela, and we scored inside 21 minutes to give us the lead. And I thought Tondela would give us trouble. Antunes gets the ball down nicely. He finds Correa. He finds back in the net after his shot was too powerful for the goalkeeper. And 29 minutes in with 2-0 up, they do get a goal back from a corner though. Silveiro with the finish. Okay, we just need to hold on. Did we hold on? Absolutely. Not only that, but we scored again. After Sandova scores once more, another header from him, and we've beaten Tondela in the Taça de Portugal 4th round, 3-1, to get ourselves in the 5th round for the first time ever. And I'm delighted about it. I really, really am. A massive game there, and we know who we're playing in that next round. We have got Gil Vicente in the next round in a bid to get us to the quarterfinals for the very first time. And I'm going to be honest, I was not expecting to get this far into the competition. Sandova's got 5 goals in this competition. Calbahas has got 4 assists, so we're definitely putting in the numbers. We just need to make sure we can do well against Gil Vicente next time we take him on. Not that I'll show that in the live match, because it's after this game that we're going to have today. We then hosted Estoril Prea in the league, and we went behind inside 86 minutes. Rodriguez gets there first. Loreo does get his hands to it, but he couldn't keep it out. And in the 91st minute of the game, we are 2-0 down. Unfortunately, once we considered the first goal, we couldn't stop them score the second. And Bakata, with the fish, makes it 2. And yeah, we just couldn't hold on, and they win the game. It was one of those games. Any other time, I think we would have got a point here, but unfortunately for us, we didn't do well enough, and we didn't deserve anything out of it. So, fair play to them. They win 2-0. The next game we had was against Canales 2010. And we took the lead inside 60 minutes. Sandova finds Correa, he finds Antunes, and then Antunes' shot was so sweetly struck first time, the keeper was not able to move and was left stranded effectively. And we win this game comfortably. I say that, we actually had 7 shots with no reply, then they got 6 shots. And once we got into the half-time with our lead intact, we just held on and did ourselves justice. 1-0 here, another good win. The last game we had was against Firenze in the league, and we took the lead inside 8 minutes after, well, Antunes gets on the rebound of Verata's shot, which hits the bar. 1-0 there. We do concede an equaliser though, and I thought, okay, Giussi Mario is gonna be annoying there. Can we do something about this? Yes, we can. 69 minutes in, Borns finds Sandova. Sandova finds the back of the net. 2-1, and then to make it secure, Brian finds Sandova from the corner. In off the post, 3-1, 93 minutes in, just to seal the win. We were dominant in the ways we needed to be, and that was important. And what this does for the table is this. We are currently in 8th place in the league with a game in hand over Estoril Prea and Bulgaria's 1932. And not only that, we are also 8 points clear of the relegation fight as things stand. And the relegation fight is actually close. There are actually about 6 teams out in it right now, within just 3 points of each other. We are 8 points clear of the relegation playoffs, 9 points clear of the relegation zone. Filipinos and Portanese, I was not expecting to be down there, but they are, and it's interesting to say the least. Mafra are winning the league at the moment as things stand, but they might have lost their form a little bit as of late. Well, yeah, they kind of lost it. They haven't won in 6 matches. They're still top because they've drawn 3, but they've also lost 3 as well. So, of all times to start dropping off, now's not the time for them. And after 8 straight wins, they've only got a goal difference of +1 because some of their defeats have been pretty bad. 4-0 against Benfica's B team, 3-0 against Aruca, 2-0 against Firenze, and that's not good for their point of view. What this also means is we're currently 3 points away from not only 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, but promotion. Potentially, we are 5 points off top of the table as things stand. If we win, we could be either in the promotion places if the teams in there don't do well. We take on Aruca today, and we could also be potentially looking like a team that will fight for promotion or even a title if we continue our good run of form. Now, whether I want that remains to be seen. Also, Espinho, the fact that they're in this fight in their first season in this division is remarkable in itself, but okay, fair play to them. I'm also going to look at Carlos Loeo, who is already picking up so many clean sheets, it's ridiculous. He's got 8 clean sheets in 14 matches in the league, and he's got 10 clean sheets in 18 matches in all competitions. So, you can see why I like him so far. He's cemented himself as the first choice goalkeeper now. Born in 2006, he's proven himself. Still, we're taking our Aruka today, and we're going to go with this team that has done well for me. Now, admittedly, Asan got injured before this game, so that would be the only change that would be done. He's out for 2 to 4 weeks due to sprained ankle ligaments. Bredo actually was out due to a sports hernia for a bit, so he's now back in the side, but he's playing as a right back. But either way, we're going to take an Aruka today, and we're going to make sure we win this match. So let's get going, shall we? With a side of Loreo, Breda, Barata, Casanova, Brian, Mauricio Jr., David Alves, Correa, Cabajas, Antunes, and Sandoval. Let's go. They've got a free kick, and I'm concerned about it, but oh my days, it hit the bar. I thought we got the ball away initially, but it wasn't. And that's a good chance missed, really, as far as they're concerned. Barreto on the ball. We know what he can do in this situation normally. As Pomponense have actually just equalised against Penafel, who really needed that. As Federico Ken's now winning as well, so we might need a win just to get ourselves a little further away from the relegation zone. Alves finds Cabajas, and he can now run at the defence. Now he's got the ability to do so. Alves, Breda now. Look at this run potentially. And we've got Alves now. Play it inside to Mauricio Jr. This is what we can do. We can pass the ball nicely, very patiently. Barreto, Alves. It's a young team now, really, compared to what I had before. And they even now call this team a young team compared to most teams in the division, so it's good. Breda finds Cabajas. What can he do? Oh, ball to Correa. Chance for Correa. He scores. I honestly thought for a second he missed. But we have our lead. And 1-0 inside 20 minutes. Correa's finish is lovely. It really is. Cabajas' ball with his left foot, which he can use really nicely, is great. I honestly was concerned for a second he missed it, but thankfully he scored. Correa has given us the lead. 1-0. And this is not offside. It's not even close. I can't even tell because the camera's so poor for this, but we lead regardless. We're winning right now, but unbelievably, I was looking at this because I look at the league tables. We're in third place as things stand, and because Benfica's B team can't get promoted, we're technically in the automatic promotion zones right now if we continue to win this game, and results around us continue to go our way. Espinho losing to Mafra, 2-0, so Mafra are extending their lead right now. Benfica's B team are also winning against Gondomar, who have declined a little bit, and suddenly promotion looks like a possibility for us, and Penafiel are also not winning, which honestly doesn't matter to me. But yeah, the results are going our way. It's kind of nice. Passos are down in 10th place, so they're having a horrid season. They've already set the manager this year, but could we be about to get ourselves in a promotion fight this year? Weird if that's the case. They got a free kick. And Maria is on the... Oh, they've hit the bar. Okay, a little concern there. We've got to tell Breda to also ease off his tackles, but that is another warning choice. Always in set pieces at the moment, which is a little concerning. But we need to defend against those. Lorea's just literally punched the ball away. Good for him. Cabajas' header is not great. It went to nobody we needed it to go to. So they're going to get the ball back to their goalkeeper. And the SA finds Silva. Here's Andrade. Now Soimane. Andrade once more. So if we can get the ball back, which we can do, I'm being patient. We don't need to rush this at all. If anything, we're overperforming this year. I don't think the team is good enough for the division regardless. In the top flight at least. And I'd rather not go up there. Yeah, we might not have the luxury of now choosing what we can do here because Cabas has just got a straight red card. You know, it's one of those tackles when immediately you see it going and you realise that's not good. How do I really go about this one? This is awkward, isn't it? This is really awkward. They got a throw. I'm going to be honest. Now that we've got the red card, I'm not concerned about losing this anymore. Because I'm just happy. If we get a point, I'll be happy with that. Pinto on the ball. We got the ball. Oh, Correa has lost the ball needlessly. I don't want to see bad passing. And Lado on the ball has missed it. That's a bad miss. That's a really bad miss. Unbelievably, despite going down to 10 men, we still won. I don't know how we've won it, but we've just beaten Aruka with 10 men for 30 minutes. I wish I knew how we've done that, but okay, I'll take it either way. Also, we're not actually in second place. In fact, I don't know how this has happened, but is Spinho now top of the table? They're just being Mufra, who were down to 10 men, so they actually gave away a numerical advantage. So they've lost again. And Benfica's B team were held to a draw by Gondomar, who got 2 goals late on to get themselves a point. And suddenly, Espinho, newly promoted Espinho, are leading the charge. This is a title race, which we are involved in. And it's got 9 teams involved, 4 points within each other. What the actual hell? I've never been in a competition that has been this close at the top. And I'm gonna be honest, that's ridiculous. How is it that this is so close? I know Muffa's completely dropped the pace. They won their first 8 league games in a row, and now they've got no wins in 7. But even so, this should not be as tight as it is at the top. 4 points within the top 9 teams. This might be the tightest title race I've ever been involved in, and I'm not enjoying this. Because I didn't want to be promoted this year. We're not good enough for promotion. And I'll tell you that here and now, given that we are still predicted to be 70. In fact, our odds have got even worse. Our odds have gotten even worse since we last met. How are we doing this? Honestly, how are we doing this? Good lord. Either way, though, I'm going to end this here. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves. I hope you guys like and share this video. And that you'll subscribe to the channel. It really does help me out a lot. Let me know down in the comments below. Even though there's still 19 games left in the league campaign, are we in a title race, or is it still too early to claim that's the case? I want to hear your thoughts and opinions down below, please, because I would love to hear from you. I really would. But either way, until next time, goodbye and well, good night.